Hey everyone, welcome to Brad's Gadgets. Today I just wanted to go over the Boss Ultimate 5-piece griddle utensil set. And I'll show you what it's all about and what you get for your money. Okay, so if you're using a Boss Ultimate non-stick griddle with the ceramic coated top, sorry. It's recommended that you use the Boss nylon polymer utensils. So, Boss sells a 5-piece utensil kit, and that's what I've got right here with me today. As I've said in my other videos, like the 3-burner buyer's guide or the 4-burner buyer's guide, which you can catch right here, if you're interested in buying one of those. There's been a lot of debate whether or not you can use metal utensils on the ceramic top itself. I've heard you can, I've heard you can't, and I can't see it chipping or doing anything, but maybe over the course of a year or two, it might affect the top. So I'm going to stick with the nylon polymer utensils. So on each one, there's a soft touch inlay on the back of them. So that'll be on each one of these. They are nylon polymer and they are dishwasher safe, and they can withstand heat up to 500 degrees. Okay. One thing I learned was that you don't sit your spatulas on the edge of the griddle. I watched a Wall Twins video where they set them down, and they obviously must not have had the that burner on. So I left mine on there, and I just started getting a little melt into the handles. So you're not going to want to do that. Let's just go through them one by one, and we'll explain each one to you. So first of all is the Ultimate Spatula. We've got the Boss name on it with a little hanger. You got that nice soft touch inlay, and it's a little bit longer, but the spatula portion is shorter, plus it's got the slots in it. Everything I just told you is pretty obvious, but why would you have slots in your spatula? And that's in case you're making anything with sauce or something and you want to pick up some meat and you can let the sauce drip through. That's the idea behind slots in your spatulas. The second spatula you're going to get for your money is this is a solid spatula which has the longer head and no slots in it. These ones are actually perfect for smash burgers because you can just get them right underneath, do your flip.
You made it?
What's that?
You made it?
The third one you're going to get is the almost exact same spatula, except it does have these slots in it as well. And together, these things, if you can see them, I don't want to hold them up against my shirt. These two together are excellent for making chicken fried rice or shrimp fried rice or whatever kind of fried rice you prefer. Next up, we have the scraper, and I mainly use this one for cleaning the griddle afterwards. And you can just kind of scrape off anything that might be residue on the griddle top. I also use it for guiding the water and soap mixtures that I use to clean it into the drain trough. Now, it is, I wouldn't say it's absolutely sharp, but it is perfect for if you need to cut up some chicken while you're cooking and you don't have to worry about damaging your ceramic top. So it's got a dual function to it. Last but not least, you got your scrubbing tool. And this will come with a spare pad, okay? So you get one spare pad with it. Just your handle, you can use it to scrub off anything that maybe might stick a little bit more. I do find that certain times I do a smash burger, you get a little bit of meat stuck there. The scraper takes up most of it, but I like to just kind of go along with this afterwards and just make sure it's fully clean. Okay. Now the pad is removable and it just pops off like so. Put it back on and you'll hear it snap into place if you can get it on. And you'll hear it snap into place. And you just want to do that on each corner. Okay. So that's not too bad. It does come with a spare. Availability. Let's talk about availability. As I mentioned in my previous videos, and that would be the 3-burner and the video for the 4-burner Ultimate Griddle. These are a little hard to come by. And what I mean by that is I've had to buy mine. I had to buy a set for each of my 3 and my 4-burner griddles. One I did buy off the pitboss website, and the other one I was lucky enough to find at a specialist barbecue store. So even though you can get these griddles at some locations, it's hard to find these readily to buy. Okay. Let's talk about the website. I don't mind buying directly off of pitboss, but it does irk me a little bit. I got to pay extra in shipping, right? Especially for something like this that I believe should either come with it or should be available in store. Okay. Pricing. So the Canadian pricing on this set, the entire set, is $49.95 plus tax, obviously. Now in the USA, the exact same kit, $39.95. So the difference in currency and conversion would be that the US is paying about $53 for this set. Now at first I was a little bit thrown back saying, wow, $50 for cooking utensils. But once I actually started using them and thinking about it, it really only works out to $10 a piece. So I've seen more expensive spatulas on Amazon, and I don't think they're a higher heat. Most of them are silicone. Replacement pads. On the US website, a set of these pads, that's 2 of them that you can get, it's only $4.99. However, on the Canadian website, I don't see them at all anywhere. So when it does come time for me to replace these pads, I'm going to have to either order from the USA or hopefully find someplace else that sells them. Now I did see a few on Amazon, but what I found was that on Amazon, it's people buying kits, splitting them up, and they're asking $37 for one of these spatulas. So they're making a killing off of just breaking this kit up. So my recommendation to you is find the best deal that you can find for you. Anyways, they're cooking utensils. I don't have a lot to say about them. I just kind of want to bring you all the information that I know about them. I've used them quite a bit, and they are fantastic. Right? There's a little bit of flex to them, but it really doesn't affect your cooking. One other thing I just wanted to say is I have absolutely nothing to do with pitboss. I'm not sponsored. I don't get a deal. Everything, like all my videos, I've paid for all this with my own money. Okay, so I'm trying to bring you an unbiased review. All right, so would I recommend buying these? Of course I do. It just makes sense. If you have any of the Ultimate ceramic top non-stick griddles, I think these are a must. Even if you don't, if you have a Blackstone or something like that, they're still a very, very good option. Okay, they've got a good heft to them, they got a good weight, they got a good balance, they got these nice little grips, so you're not going to slide with them. And overall, I think they'll last a while as long as you don't leave them on a hot surface, over 500 degrees. What are the downsides of them? The only thing I can really think of is you don't get that chopping sound off the steel as you're making your food. That's the only downside I can really see of these. Like I said, as a kit, I thought at first they were a little bit expensive, but when you break it down at $10 a piece, that's actually not too bad. Or in the States, I guess it's around $8 per piece. It's not that bad. I do wish that you could buy these separately without going through Amazon. I did see a couple of single pieces on the US website. The Canadian one doesn't have it available. But I think it was either this one or this one. One of them, it was like $17.99 for one. So I was like, you know what, you're just better off to buy the whole kit. So hopefully I brought you enough information that you can decide if this set is right for you or not, especially if you own or are thinking of buying one of the Ultimate ceramic lift-off Ultimate griddles. Even though I said that kind of backwards. And if you got any value out of this video, I'd appreciate a like, maybe a subscribe, and don't forget down in the right hand corner, there is a little bell to notify you of the next video that I publish. So as always, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.